Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Trang.
Yeah, I'm
Good
here.
morning. I
Morning,
know.
Dom.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. eh,
Are you preparing for work?
For work? For
Mm-hmm.
what?
Are you preparing for work today? Or you just woke up?
Preparing for work.
Mm-hmm.
After our class is always my work.
Mm-hmm. It's always your routine. So
The
did you just
routine.
got up?
Yeah, I just got up and then after our class, I
Mm-hmm.
have breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe drink a cup of coffee and then
Mm-hmm.
go to work.
Oh, you drink coffee in the morning?
Of course. Why not?
Oh, okay. I don't drink coffee in the morning. I drink malt. I mean Milo. Do you know Milo?
Milo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you shouldn't drink it.
Why
You could
not?
its ingredient uh, include a lot of sugar.
Really?
You, yeah, you check the ingredients of Milo.
But it helps me feel better because I have hyperacidity.
Hyperacidity,
Hmm.
hyperacidity,
You know when you get up and then you had this burning sensation, this burning feeling,
burning feeling.
right? So I have hyperacidity, and when I drink Milo, it helps me feel better,
Of
like this.
course, hyperacidity. Okay, okay. So I know that there's a lot of sugar in Milo, and sugar for somehow is
Mm.
a kind of anti-oxidant, oxidant agents, antioxidants agent.
And okay, I was thinking of the word, yeah. So it has a lot of
Ah,
antioxidant.
antioxidants.
But isn't it a good thing?
But side by side of the antioxidant function, sugar provides a lot of energy. And I
Uh-huh.
know that you are trying to lose your weight.
And sleep
No, sugar have you sleep. Sugar,
keeps you
let's
active.
say, calm you down. Like
Mhm.
you know, it it support it it could impact to our brain
Mhm.
to create some kind of, I don't know, hormone or something that could
Mhm.
calm out down, feeling better and
So did you mean Milo keeps you active, right?
not active
Hmm.
by that, you know, active in what term?
Because if you're drinking sweets, it makes you active,
Yeah, provide
right?
energy,
Hmm.
provide impact to our brain to create some
Hmm.
kind of hormone of happy and calming down. Like
I know it has disadvantages. Well, everything is like that, right? Sometimes when you take this one, it has some benefits. It also has downside. Now,
yeah.
drinking Milo for me has a benefit, and that addresses my hyperacidity. On the other
Mm-hmm.
hand, it has a disadvantage, and that keeps me awake.
Yeah, to take you awake.
So it's just
But do
crazy
you
because
think
I
that
both have it.
it's more important to lose your weight?
I think it's more important to Trang, it's difficult to choose between the two because both are important. I need sleep. I need to address my acid reflux. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Both are actually important because if I have good sleep but I have acid reflux, it doesn't make me feel good inside. But if I have, I mean, if I would do the Other way around, I have acid reflux, but I can sleep. So you just have to choose between the two. So what I do is I try to address my acid reflux by drinking Milo, or if not, I am going to buy a medicine for that one to address it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I can't sleep, I won't take Milo, but I am going to take cetirizine. So I've been drinking too much medicine. Now it addresses both my problem,
Mm-hmm.
but it creates another problem, which is my liver.
Oh, your liver. I see.
because because I've been drinking too much medicine just to address two major concerns.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, I'm also drinking another medicine for my gout.
Mm.
See, I have a lot. See
And
there.
did you love?
See,
You
I have
like
a lot.
the Milo flavor?
I like Milo because it's sweet and I don't drink water, but because I've
Why you
been
don't drink water?
it doesn't have a taste, it's tasteless.
Ah, I see.
So it's either I drink juice or Milo, but because, everything is, you know, getting worse for me, I stopped drinking Milo, but I'm drinking more water every day because I realized water therapy is the best therapy of all. So I just drink water, 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 water.
How
So
about
far,
how
mhm,
about pearl milk?
milk. I tried milk, but I'm lactose intolerant.
Again?
I know it's
You allergy?
crazy.
You
No,
allergy with
lactose
milk?
intolerant means if I drink milk, my stomach gets upset. So the following day, if I drink milk, I'd have loose bowel,
Loose
stomach
bowel.
ache. Uh-huh.
Uh, loose, loose,
Bowel.
loose bowel, loose bowel. Oh, yeah. No, okay.
So
So,
it's still
your
not good
stomach,
for me.
your stomach, uh,
Mm-hmm. Gets
doesn't
upset.
have a kind of enzyme allowed
Mm-hmm. Protect the
to
layer.
not protect the layer, to observe. No, no, to
So my stomach doesn't have
a kind of enzyme that
mhm,
help your body suck uh
absorb the nutrients.
absorb the milk.
Mm-hmm. It does. I think my body doesn't have that. My body is
So
weak.
you have to eat yogurt to recreate that kind of enzyme and maybe bacteria in your stomach that allow your body to uh absorb absorb to
Uh,
solve not solve to what
Give me another word.
the word that you gave me. I'm familiar with that, but
Absorb?
absorb
Not
to
absorb.
absorb
I'm.
milk. So
Uh,
you are an adult, and for a long time you didn't use milk like every day.
no. No.
So you have to build the enzyme and bacteria that allow your stomach to
It's
absorb milk
difficult
again.
actually, Trang. It's actually difficult because my body, ever since I was little, was very weak. It's so
It's weak.
fragile. Yes, my body's so fragile. Like, for example, we're having fun, and not by accident, you hit me like that.
Mhm.
Okay, although it was unintentional, but you hit me like that. I will have bruises. I easily get bruises. Hematoma, this one, I easily get hematoma or bruises. Or so if you accidentally hit me, I get this. Hematoma.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, I accidentally bumped something, like
Uh-huh.
boosh. So
Uh-huh.
I'll get an immediate hematoma. You'll see it in my
Oh.
body. Just like
Mm.
girls when they have their period, right? Girls, when they have their period, are very sensitive. So, for example, you hit them like that, suddenly they'll have hematomas. How do you call it in Vietnam? Or how do you call it in English? This one, bruises.
Mm.
This
Russia.
one. Yeah, this one, bruises. Like when you
Bruises.
accidentally hit something, you get bruises or hematoma. Like
Uh-huh.
this. See? That one. So hematoma is actually a medical term similar to bruises like this. So when you accidentally hit something, you get that. So that's what I'm talking about. That's how fragile my body is. So it's so
Mm-hmm.
fragile when you hit something, I easily get bruised. My bones are very weak as well. That's why I have a small frame. See? Although I'm large, my body is large, but my bone structures are small. So my bones are brittle. So I'm not fit for fighting. So it's brittle. That's why I'm not allowed to, like, how do you call it? Do excessive work. That's why I prefer to work at home than to go out and do labor things because my body can't take it. And even when I was studying, I don't join sports because of my body condition. It cannot, take extreme activities.
Mm-hmm.
And so are my internal organs. That's why I don't eat anything because it has, like, my body's just extremely sensitive. Even food, if, like, for example, I eat lobster, I easily get allergies. If I drink milk, my stomach's upset. If I do this and that. So there are always, a negatives, or there's always a side effect in my body. So I'm really careful. But what can we do? That's how my body works. And I've been in the hospital many times in the past. My mom actually thought I wouldn't survive
Oh.
because I was in the hospital for like 5 years and I had like unlimited injections just to, survive. But luckily, I
Mm-hmm.
was able to get past it. I survived. However, I need to be extra careful because I got really sick when I ate street food.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened, but I've been in and out of the hospital because of that. And I'm not allowed um to eat too much sweets like chocolates because when I was a kid, I had um how do you call this? In your throat? I forgot the term. Something in my throat, something like a
Uh-huh.
sore throat, but when I eat too much sweet, it will sore my throat. And before I got in and out of the hospital, so they thought if I get sick again, they'd clip my throat. That was when I was a kid because I always there tonsillitis.
What is it?
I always get I always had tonsillitis. This one, so I always
Mm-mm-mm. Tonsillitis.
right inflammation of I always get that because of too much sweet. So the doctor said if you continue that, there is a chance that we might clip your throat. I don't know how they call that procedure, but we might clip your throat. So they did not allow me to drink any Milo or chocolate or juice pouches, anything. So my childhood was really tough. So imagine how fragile my body is, and then my dad is, beating ass. So my mom didn't actually thought I would survive. But there you go. See, can you imagine? I'm taking a lot of medicines. And today, surprisingly, I don't feel anything strange at the moment because usually I feel dazed, right? I'm dozed off. Like if I drink a lot of medicine, I'm like how do you call
Uh-huh.
that? I'm like, I'm not in my usual self. But today, I don't know. I feel okay, but I can't sleep yet. I don't feel sleepy
You don't
yet.
feel sleepy?
I'm expecting after this, I should feel sleepy, but I'm still not sleepy. But maybe later, I don't know. Maybe later I'd feel sleepy because I haven't slept all night yet. But I don't feel sleepy. I don't know. Maybe it's just the effect of the medicine. How about you? What have you been up to?
Uh, I slept all night long. I no
Wow.
longer have trouble with my sleep
Wow, that's good.
because the
How about your friend?
therapy at my spine,
Is helping?
um, it released the neuron that
Mhm.
from my spine to
Mm,
my brain to
mhm.
control my sleep.
Oh, it sent signal to your brain. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now sleep is not my issue anymore. I can sleep
Oh,
all
that's
night
good. That
already.
is really good.
After the spine therapy,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not including to fix the things in my muscle, shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
or neck, but
Mm.
my sleep issue. Surprise.
Wow. I'm glad that your therapy is working out well for you.
Hmm.
That's good. How
It
about the
is good.
intro thing? Did you check on it?
Uh, so I have a very busy day.
I know.
I follow some not new clients, just
Mm-hmm.
prospective.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they give me some kind of project, like a potential project that I have
Mm-hmm.
to do a lot, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure about the potential sales that could be the result in the future.
Outcome, yeah.
I don't know because they are business owner, like
Mm-hmm.
the director and maybe the company owner, and like they like wolf. They have skill to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to to dig to dig inside my knowledge and my
Mm-hmm.
experience and encourage me to work free for them.
They
I don't
want you to
know
work free for them. Why is that?
because the company that I'm working for will pay for me to follow their project, and it's just project.
Mm-hmm.
No, like everything is no promise. It's just opportunities, sales, and it's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the project they just close it down because it's not potential anymore. And yeah, like I
But
work for
you've
free.
worked for it. I mean, you've put an effort into it.
I have to put effort into it in every project that
Right. So
customer
that
give
means
me.
that
That
means they have to pay it.
not no,
You know what?
they
I
will
I
pay. They will pay
understand.
for it if I can
Mm-hmm.
keep. If I could give them a solution,
Mm-hmm.
and they agreed to buy the solution by signing a contract with
Uh-huh.
the company that I'm working for,
Uh-huh.
and I can provide the product by that contract.
Mhm. But in everything that you do, I mean, you're supposed to be properly compensated because they asked you
I'm
to do something. So you still have to be compensated by it.
mm, so you see that the customer will try to use it for free.
Hmm.
We have knowledge and
Oh,
skills and experience. They will
uh-huh.
try to
Take
use it.
advantage of it. Uh-huh.
Hmm. And
And
I
you're
had
good with
to
it.
identify which
Hmm.
project is potential
Uh-huh.
for business.
And are you
So
okay with that?
the fact that I have to work more to dig,
Mm-hmm.
I also have to dig deeper inside the project to identify which is the potential project, which is just some idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to learn to say no to the
Uh-huh.
uh unpotential project.
Uh-huh. Oh, I understand. So you sort things out for them to make your tasks easier. Because what they want you to do is to try everything, turn down if this doesn't work, but they ask you to do something that you're not compensated about it. So what you do is to eliminate, you remove, unnecessary, how do you call that? I forgot the term that you said. So unnecessary clients or
Not
not potential
unnecessary, but
clients.
not potential client. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not potential
Right.
client.
Yeah. So you have to remove them from the equation. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. But but you still exerted oh, okay. So they're trying to take advantage of you, making you work extra. Oh, okay. So you're trying to avoid that. Oh, okay.
I'm not
That
trying
makes
to avoid
sense.
that. I have to,
Mm.
I'm not have much experience to sort of every
Uh-huh.
project
Oh,
correctly. So,
then you could say
and I'm
no.
young. I have to follow all of them. To it's
Really?
it provide experience.
I know, I understand, but
I I
they
have to follow all of them. It provide my experience.
that's
Evenly,
right.
sometimes that the project is no more potential and I get no sales from it. I
What I'm
have to
saying,
follow
track,
anymore.
it's not about declining. You don't have to decline any of that. Of course, it's your job. You're supposed to abide by the rules. You need to follow whatever they tell you because you work for them. I understand that. What I'm talking about is if they wanted you to venture into something different from what you usually do, then they should provide training first. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because you're the
Jill,
type of person who wants to learn more, and that's really good. That's a good attitude. However, if there is a certain project that you're unfamiliar with, you're not good at that. That's not your field. And
uh,
then they ask you to do it, they should provide training for you first.
yeah, can I should
Sure.
describe a little things about my field, my
Mm-hmm.
job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a technical sales. Basically, I'm work with the
Mm-hmm.
R&D department at clients
Mm-hmm.
to follow their project and
Mm-hmm.
try to sell our product
Product, yeah.
as as their ingredient for them for the customer's product.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
Milo it includes sugar, and maybe the one that sell the kind of sugar that zero energy
Mm-hmm.
would have for people like you who love
Mm-hmm.
Milo, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, don't want to take a lot of energy in a drink.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the way I understand it, your job is, for example, your product is sugar, and in the market there are popular products with sugar, for example. So you'll
No,
have to talk to potential clients so they would use your product in their market. Is that what you mean?
you see in box,
Uh-huh. What's
every
that?
box.
I'm sorry.
I just take a let's say a sun protector,
Oh, sunblock. Okay.
a sunblock.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot of ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one who sell those ingredients in food, not this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, but you
Uh-huh.
can read a lot of ingredient in
Mm-hmm.
this box.
Mm-hmm.
Water, titanium dioxide.
Mhm. You're in the food industry, correct? What
Yeah, food
specific
industry.
product do you introduce to the market?
Phosphate. Uh,
Ah, phosphate. Okay.
phosphate. Pasteurizers, hydrocolloids.
Mm,
The what kind of milk? Preservative,
mm.
starch.
Preservatives.
modified
Starch.
starch,
Uh-huh.
casing. What else? Uh,
Okay, I understand. So you have all these ingredients in your company, and then you're looking for potential clients, for example, Nestle Corporation, for example, Milo Corporation, for example, et cetera, et cetera. So these are possible clients. So this is your product. You wanted to introduce it to these possible clients so they can get those ingredients from your company. Am I correct?
Not just that easy. You
Uh-huh.
know, I couldn't convince a customer to use our ingredient
Mhm.
if I'm not provide the technical how to use it and
If I cannot provide,
prove
uh-huh,
prove that my ingredient have the kind of function that could improve their product.
uh-huh. That's why
It
you have presentations, right?
Yeah,
That's what you do?
and the R&D department in every company,
Mhm.
they have so many ideas
Of
and
course,
so
I
many
know.
projects. It's
Mhm,
their job to look around in the market
mhm,
and even further
mhm,
that they can imagine what people want to have in the future.
mhm. Well, I think I'm not in the position to give my opinion about this because I'm not really into food industry and I'm not so familiar with what you do. But I think, just my opinion, you can ignore it. Just my opinion. I think the reason why it's difficult it is because of the competition. Because there are other companies selling the same thing too. So probably they're thinking, what makes you think your product stands out from the rest? There are other there are other companies selling that kind of ingredients to not just you. So why do you think we have to, you know, get it from you? So I
Mm,
think that's one thing that's challenging.
here's the reason. Another company, their sale
Mhm.
may sell the same product that have the
Right.
same function, maybe not
Right.
exactly the
Mhm.
same, but it's a sort of a kind
Similar.
of the same thing. It's similar,
Right. Uh-huh.
but um,
So the question is, why would
in
we choose
my
you?
job is a little different with the
Mm-hmm.
normal sales,
Mm-hmm.
with a normal salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I work with the client to know exactly to use that ingredient correctly
Oh,
about
okay.
dosage and technical.
Mm-hmm.
So to utilize its function,
Utilize.
utilize
Utilize.
utilize its
Right.
function.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and to utilize its function is depend on the
Mm-hmm.
customer facility and
Uh-huh.
raw
Yeah.
material
Right. Of
and
course.
workers
Right.
there. So with X customer, it's
Mm-hmm.
different math. Uh,
What's your target market? Sorry, Trang, if I may ask. What's your target market?
processed meat manufacturer,
Oh,
processed meat
processed
manufacturer,
meat manufacturers.
processed, processed,
Processed. Processed.
processed, processed.
Did you say this? Processed.
Yeah, processed, pro-
Processed.
processed, processed,
Process.
Pro.
processed,
Processed. Sessed.
processed.
Okay,
Okay,
yes, processed.
processed meat manufacturer.
Uh-huh.
And you know what?
So,
Sometimes that the the company follows that I'm following, they not
uh-huh.
have the
Ingredient.
processed meat
The processed.
department yet. It's
Oh,
just the
okay.
idea of the owner.
Mm-hmm.
but they have ability to build
Mm-hmm.
a manufacturer. Maybe
Right.
they have already have a manufacturer, an
Mm-hmm.
ice cream manufacturer,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to
Mm-hmm.
expand their business into
Mm-hmm.
processed meat field,
Processed meat. Okay.
processed meat
Uh-huh.
field. And I yeah, it's if I
I
can
think
work with
it's that.
them from the beginning,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
more ingredient that I can sell for them.
Uh-huh. But I think that's going to be a challenge for you. I hope you'll succeed though. But I think trying to infiltrate it would be such a challenge. I think it's really difficult. A lot of companies would do the same, you know what I mean? Everyone wants to start it, like for example in this main company, I do the first one, I'd be in this field, so you'll be a part of it, but you're in this department, so you started it, and then everything that's required will come from you. You know what I mean? So trying to infiltrate it and be a part of it and start everything, I think that's going to be really challenging. Although it's a huge challenge, you really have to do something spectacular for them to notice you because you're trying to infiltrate a big company, It's huge company with extremely high competition here and there. So you really need to do something spectacular, something to wow them. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
something to wow them.
Yeah, so you need to do or find, devise something that is spectacular. Something that they can notice you right away. Just something extraordinary, something above and beyond. So do something that is not similar to what other company does. Just do something more spectacular, humongous, enormous, anything that's above and beyond, however you describe it. In that way, if they can say, wow, you're doing well, and then your presentation is really persuasive, like, oh, wow, yeah, we really needed that. Something that gives them the urge to, like, oh, yeah, this is what we wanted. This is what we needed. So we'll get it from your company, not from the other company. Something like, just in my opinion. Don't mind me. It's just an opinion though. But I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be helpful or useful perhaps someday. And by the way, Trang, someday, okay, if you ever come across, okay, just don't forget intra. Okay.
Intra. Okay.
Right. Just don't forget it because someday you might, like for example, someday you might come across it, oh, and I needed something different, it might be unnoticeable at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but someday if you might need it, you know the word, so just don't forget it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because we both of us have these strange health conditions, right? So there are a lot of people who's sick and they're doing their best to find an alternative. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
nothing's working for them. So if it boils down, I mean, if it's your last resort, then perhaps you might want to try it someday.
Okay.
Just saying. So don't forget about it. Okay. So moving forward, how about your friend? How is she?
My friend?
Yes, your friend who's crushing on somebody. How did it
Oh,
work out for them?
oh, we
Your reaction is not good. So what happened? Spill the beans.
the boy actually asked her out for a meal
Hmm.
already. But then I don't know, after the date, um, the boy said that they should be friend.
That's what I'm talking. Oh my god. Maybe the guy just liked to hang out with her. Maybe he just wanted to. Oh my god. That's
Maybe the boy is just
heartbreaking.
Want to play around. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
I
so.
have a lot of friendship with men. I have to say that.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
evenly have some date like
Uh-huh.
have meal with one of my friends, male friend,
Mm-hmm.
as a date.
Mm-hmm.
Like we simply take
Friendly
each
date,
other
yeah.
friendly date,
Right.
and I love those relationship. I
Mm-hmm.
want to, yeah, we want to talk to male as a
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh my God. That's what I'm
but
talking about. Oh my God.
so the girl felt maybe disappointed a little.
I know, that's why I'm
Disappointing or
surprised.
disappointed?
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Yes.
Yes, disappointed.
Mm.
Maybe for a few days she felt disappointed because she didn't say anything to me, but
Mm-hmm.
she got
You can
sick.
tell.
She got
Oh,
sick.
she got
She got some
depressed.
medicine.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I met her like yesterday
Uh-huh.
at the pool, and she don't want to talk about it.
You know what your friend has? I'm sad for your friend because she has a very low EQ, emotional quotient.
Is it easily to recognize a boy that have another feeling for a girl?
It is, this is, I know, I understand how the reason why I felt shy, Trang, it is because I knew from the beginning that maybe this guy, maybe she was just too quick to judge him, that maybe he's just playing around. But the truth is, maybe the guy is just happy hanging out with her. The guy just wanted to be with her, and just she's just into this guy, and she's thinking, that's paranoia. I've mentioned you about it. Maybe she's just thinking that this guy is just playing around because he's not interested in me. Not because the guy is not interested in you doesn't necessarily mean that the guy is just playing around. You know what I mean? Maybe the guy is just, I'm afraid to do this because I don't want to upset you. Now, the fact that the guy has been nice enough to let her know that I just wanted to be friends with you, and that upsets her. So it wasn't the guy, it was the girl. And the girl
So
has, very low EQ.
the signal here is the boy is postponed to ask her out.
Uh huh.
The
He
fact that
postponed
no, not postponed. I mean
delaying.
oh, that night that we
Okay.
talk about the boy for the
Mm-hmm.
first time.
Mm-hmm.
The boy didn't ask her out yet.
Okay.
Had asked whatever. He didn't ask her out yet.
Uh-huh. I understand.
So I said that if a boy like you, he really want to be with you alone, and he will ask you out like immediately.
Right. She might have misinterpreted that signal. So
Mm,
maybe the signal the guy is trying to send her is, yeah, I liked you. But like has many forms, like has different levels. So
mm-hmm,
maybe the likeness the guy is sending her is that I liked you as a friend. I'm fond of having you around. Maybe just
mm,
that. And the girl has this intense feeling for him, towards him. And he's like, oh, I'm into you. I have a crush on you. And I'm expecting you to return that feeling to me. But that's not happening. And that disappoints her. I
mm-hmm.
think that's what's going on. I understand. Okay. She has a very low emotional quotient. And that's um saddening. I mean, it saddens me to see someone very low quotient because there's a tendency for them to become suicidal, depression, anxiety. You easily get sick, your body is wearing down. Things like that happen if you have low emotional quotient because you feel them more than you think of them. Like For example, this is a heartbreak. If you're smart, you know that it will just pass. But if you're emotionally unstable, you'll think, oh no, this is the last chance I'll have in life. And then you'll get depressed and you'll break down.
Mm-hmm.
So IQ and EQ are totally different things. So IQ, that's your intellectual quotient. EQ is your emotional quotient. So it depends on which one works for you. And there are some people who are smart enough to know that, oh, this is a dumb decision. I'd move forward. There are plenty of guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you are emotionally attached, you'll feel like, oh my God, what have I done wrong? I mean, I did my best, trying. I mean, I'm just waiting. And then you are this kind friend telling her what to do, and she's not absorbing it, and she's thinking, like, what have I done wrong? So she'll feel bad about herself, and then she'll break down. She'll get sick,
Oh, so you
despite of
think
everything you told
the
her.
disappointed feeling
Is from
makes
her.
her
Yes.
sick?
Yes, that could be.
Hmm.
Sometimes when a person gets really hurt and things don't go well for them, they're not in the mood to eat. They lose their appetite, they won't eat, they won't sleep, they think too much, they get sick. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's just one factor. We don't know what's going on. We actually don't know what's in her mind. So maybe there are other things going on other than her crush with that guy. So perhaps there are plenty of things she is thinking about. But we don't know. But she's your friend. You can tell her, maybe you can support her by telling her to just,
But
like,
why they call each other for the whole week?
I call my friends, like girl, not girl, girl. I mean girlfriends. I
You
call them.
different. You know that?
I call them every night. Like, what are you doing, girls? Come on, let's talk about it. I call my boyfriends too. I mean, hey guy. I mean, hey. I call my friends every night. I'm clingy. I'm sorry. I call them every night, and I enjoy talking to them the same way I'm talking to you. I'm talkative. You know what I
Yes.
mean, Trang? So I have this
But
feeling that, yeah, I just
yeah,
wanted to talk to you.
I don't know. You
There are
different.
guys like that, Trang.
They're guy like that. They want to talk.
Yes,
They feel lonely, and if there's someone that
yes.
oh,
Because there are
okay.
girls, for example, I like to talk to girls because I am not a girl and I wanted to see it in a girl's perspective. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I wanted, the reason why I wanted to talk to you is I wanted to know more about how would you feel, Trang, if you were in this situation? Of course, you have a different perspective because you're a girl. So I
I
just
see.
wanted to know how a girl would respond to it. So maybe that's what's going on with the guy. I just wanted to make friends with you because I enjoy talking to you. I wanted to talk to you because you have insights, things that are beneficial for me, things that are helping me, things that I learn from you. Maybe things like that, but not in like, in a romantic level.
Hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. He wanted to be with the girl, not in a romantic level. I wanted to be with the girl because maybe the girl is smart, maybe the girl is, charming, and when I'm with her, I feel good about myself. And when I'm with her, I feel okay because this girl knows how to comfort me. So maybe the girl is just comforting, and I feel good about it because, hey, this girl is like my sister when
Or
I talk to
maybe,
her. You're right.
yeah. Or maybe the boy is in another disappointing period,
Uh huh.
and
Uh huh.
yeah, he just want to be with someone that could talk
Right. Confide
and
with.
nurture and knows
Right.
and knows him.
Right.
Okay.
I get
Oh.
your idea. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe he is also looking for, maybe she's like the kind of boy who is close to her sister and her mother. We don't know.
I see. I see.
Maybe
And he
just
really
maybe.
want to talk to someone.
Right.
With me now, I'm talking with ChatGPT.
That's a different story. And
That's
I
my
think,
choice.
yeah,
I
that's what
am.
right.
I
That's what
am.
I'm talking about, Trang. You wanted to talk to Chat GPT because you find it challenging and interesting because that's your personality and your attitude.
It's my personality. So
Right.
chat with GPT
It's
is more
working.
is safer than a real human out there.
Right. Of course. I
I
understand.
feel sleepy in the
Uh-huh.
afternoon at work. I
Mm-hmm.
chat with ChatGPT. Hey, I feel sleepy. I don't want to work anymore. Like that, it's safe.
Uh-huh.
And then ChatGPT will give me some advice like you should stand up, you should breathe
Do
in,
some
breathe
exercise.
out, take a drink, listen to kind of music,
Hmm.
and he GPT will ask me uh, to provide me a list of songs that could
Solutions to.
improve, that could increase my mood.
Uh-huh.
Oh, such a good friend.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about, Trang. It's working for you because that's your personality.
mm,
But authentically speaking, ChatGPT has no feelings. And maybe, just maybe, the guy wanted to talk to a real human being, a girl to be exact, because I wanted to have a connection, but not
mm,
in a romantic level.
yeah, it could happen. And the girl is
Right?
just not have no
No, she's not
EQ.
prepared for it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. She's not prepared for it. I mean, see, look what happened. She's not ready for the answer. The guy said, I just wanted to be friends with you, but that doesn't mean I'm playing around. And the girl wasn't prepared for that kind of response. And she got sick. She felt, I thought it was like it was the girl. I'm sorry, no offense intended. She is your friend. You really have to talk about it with her. Talk it over. Sorry, you have to
No, no,
talk
no.
it over with her.
She refused to talk about it, so we pass. We just
That's
pass it
okay.
away. And
Right.
I don't know. I'm not the one that want to.
You're not
Yeah,
in the position to talk about it. I understand.
yeah.
Mm. Well, that's just me. Well, you try to be a good friend. You talk to her, you entertain her. Well, that's good enough. And if she wants it her way, let her be. That's your life anyway.
I'm not interesting if she not opening it anymore.
Mm.
And but then I have so many things to follow out there, like
Right, right.
badminton. I play badminton again.
Uh-huh. I know. Right. You can have fun by yourself, and that's really good because you're not affected by any of these things. That's that's actually what makes a strong woman. You don't need anything or anybody to you're like my mom.
Your mom? Mhm.
Yeah, my mom is okay. Just give me a glass of water. I don't care if other people doesn't like me.
Yeah, I don't care what other people think. And you know
And you're
what? Most of people hate each other. Most
uh-huh.
people hate each other.
Hmm.
So, and if someone that give you the vibe, that give you the feeling that they hate
Hmm.
you,
Hmm.
they actually really hate you.
Right. That's your
They hate you
instinct telling
enough
you. Uh-huh.
that they can cover it.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. People, I mean, you just saw the person firsthand. I mean, it's the first time you saw the person, you already had that feeling telling you that I don't like the vibe of this person. You have to follow your instinct. That's your
Yeah,
instinct telling you no, no, no. And let's not pretend that I like you and let's not pretend that we like each other. Bye.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Stop.
mean?
Yeah, we don't have to spend efforts to
Ah, right.
convince them to like us. They hate
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
It's simply.
Well, that's something that we have in common. I am like I am like that one too. If you don't like me, no, I'm not gonna push myself by. There are plenty of people out there who likes me more than you do. If you hate me, go ahead and go die hating me. I don't care. All right, so I'm sorry. Okay, I saw you looking at that time. Yeah, but okay, so I think we're done with our lesson. Just a quick recap for you, Trang. Okay, so other
Okay.
than it's a kind of, we can also use these words such as kind of, sort of. It's like it's a bit of, or you can use these expressions like it tastes like, smells like to
Mm-hmm.
describe it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so these are other phrases that you can use, such as it's made of wood, because you're trying to describe it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's made of something. It's made with potato, if you're
Ah,
talking
it's
about
made
it,
with. It's made
right?
of. It's
Mm-hmm.
made with. It's made
It's
with
made of,
sugar. It's
uh
made of
huh.
sugar. It's made
It's
with
made of
sugar,
sugar
milk.
and butter.
Okay.
If it's combined with other ingredients, made with, together with, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this was supposed to be your practice today, but I know and I'm pretty sure you know about this. So they're a kind of musician. So you'll give me an example. So these are actually we talked about all of this in our previous lesson. So I think you knew about them really well. We talked about this one too. So we're
Mm-hmm.
going to move on. In your next lesson, we're going to talk about uh, this one, animal trouble. So that's what we're going
Animal
to
trouble.
discuss.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we'll move on to your next topic, and that is about tada animal trouble. That's something for you to look forward to. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that ends our another discussion today. I had fun talking to you. So, do you have any questions before I let you go?
It's okay.
Thank you, Trang. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Trang. I'll see you.
Have a
Goodbye for
sleep.
now. You too. Take care.